Tessemae salad dressing came to us at a unique time in their company's history. They were the preeminent, truly organic salad dressing. And they were right there in the refrigeration case and a variety of different stores next to the big boys. It is very difficult to launch a brand, stabilize that brand, and capitalize on it. And Tessemae's was doing all of that and really doing it well, but at the same time struggling, like any company does at that stage.
It has been a family business since day one. My mom and I started it together, and we have scaled that well through very clear guidelines on who's responsible for what. My brother Brian is responsible for sales. My brother Matt is responsible for the manufacturing and production, and my wife is responsible for the brand. It has been a story of overcoming the odds and never quitting and never dying. I think we've been in moments where you could just see when people would normally quit, and we just never did.
I had the pleasure of sitting down with their CEO and founder over a cup of coffee to see if we could work together. And it was through that meeting that we quickly discovered a kindred spirit on an entrepreneurial basis. And what we've been able to do with them since then is get more involved in their operational systems, provide legal advice, become an extension of their management team vis-a-vis being their outside general counsel.
We met George in 2017 as we were crossing into a new tier or threshold of complexity. And George came in and just became my main point of contact and resource to navigate the chaos of the complexity as we entered into the wild frontier, I guess you can say. And so it was really, he came at a very critical time.
They had had several other law firms involved, and it seemed that quite a few things were piecemealed. They were not really used to working with a law firm like ours that was much more in tune with the entrepreneur. They were used to what I call the plumber. You call them, they came out, they fixed something, they sent you a bill, and they left. Very little time had been spent saying, well, okay, we fixed the problem, let's avoid the problem. What do we need to do to fix the overall situation so this doesn't creep up again?
I think if you're gonna use that analogy, we adopted a plumber into our family. And so now he lives with us, and anytime there's a problem, we don't have to call him because he lives there.
Since we began working with Tessemae's, we've watched them flourish and grow. They've become a household name across the United States. They have taken their organization to the next level, and in response to that, the consumer's acceptance has gone to the next level, and now major retailers are banging on their door to get access to their product line.
Tessemae's today is in a place that I probably didn't think we would be able to reach when I first started it. And I know we wouldn't be here today if George and I hadn't teamed up in 2017. Now we're in a completely different world where we've got 3 different manufacturing plants on 2 different coasts, and we're in snacking, and we're in, a different level of money raise, and the investor complexities are probably beyond even the word complex. But we're here today because the team that came together was the correct team that could make the correct decisions in real time, under pressure, and they were the right decisions. When you're in business long enough, you realize that life is short and you only want to be spending time with the people that you care about, and you want to be spending time with people you actually want to spend time with. And that goes for lawyers too. And so George he's one of the family. He has been with us in our most critical times, through our darkest hours, and through our brightest days. And so he has been a part of the team. He's been a part of probably every major decision that we've made since 2017. And yes, he is our outside counsel, but in the grand scheme of things, he's been a critical part of my journey in Tessemae since 2017.